Guilty Gear had an announcement. If you stayed up really late, didn't really get much sleep after that announcement, I made a video. I'm gonna put it up on the screen somewhere, right? Watch that. There's some things I talked about, and it looks like they actually are starting to pay attention to how to make their game better. Holy shit. I'm gonna be pausing a lot through this, so I'm just telling you right now, just listen to this real quick. Okay, the music, already an improvement. Look at this. Okay, you see that? That's the first thing. Come on now. Either we're getting a new cinematic opening with this song playing, or this is just a new song for the season. I don't know, but it would be nice if they change the title screen as well. I don't know. There's a chance that they actually did that too. The main menu, the new music for a new opening animated, there's a chance, okay? The reason I'm saying this is because what we're gonna talk about in a second. I'm just gonna skip right to these different parts of the video, okay? Excuse me? That's the first thing you notice, right? All right, you see how this interaction is going, right? I'm gonna have this slowed down real quick so you can actually see what the hell just happened. A staff right after he used the card for the blue cube. Now, if I remember correctly, the blue cube, you can hit that and it just disappears, right? But look at this shit. Huh? Where? I didn't see him summon the staff. Can he do that normally? Can he summon the staff without the card? I don't think so. The card was used and then the staff on block. That shit just turned into, I don't even know what that does. I don't even remember what that does. I'm just saying, and then we have Happy Chaos. I've been playing as this character since he released. Holy shit. What? First off, look. I'm gonna slow it down. Did you see how Curse was blocked? That counts as a hit. Can you combo with Curse now? First off, that's sick as fuck. If it counts, if it adds on to the hits in a combo, that'd be fucking sick. But then look afterwards. I need you to pay attention to what's about to happen on the screen. I don't know if anybody really saw it, but if you play Chaos, you saw this shit. Okay, I'm gonna slow it down again. And then boom, watch this slowly. Bam. Did you see how the gun shot? Did you see the bullet? I saw a bullet. That's a different animation. There's something different. All right, so I'm gonna talk about this now too. When he shoots, you see that go off. Look, you see that? And then look, it's like he looks up afterwards and then fires some imaginary projectile or some shit. And it looks like he shoots twice for this. He used another bullet. This is some shit. What are you talking about? What do you mean he's just shooting again twice that fast in a row? Look how fast he's shooting. Look, I'm gonna slow it down again, but it's happening real fast. One, look up, and then he does this ricochet shit with the bullet, and then the shit comes out as a delayed projectile. I don't know if you understand the amount of mix-ups you could probably do with just that alone. I just need to, I had to talk about this because this is some next level Chaos shit. I don't know what they were on, but this might replace the fucking guard crush on his weapon. Please. Also, Scapegoat, what does it do now? I don't think anybody's asking these questions right now, okay? I don't think anybody's thinking, what the fuck did they do to Scapegoat if this is what they did to Steady Aim? Somebody help me. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, let's just keep it moving. All right, we're just gonna keep going. New battle mechanic. Wild Assault is now counter blitz. Thank God, because Wild Assault is the worst thing in this game. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about the balance, right? Because it looks like they were paying attention to that too. Apparently you use forward and dust, and it turns into these moves on counter hit, on offense and defense, it looks like. But this is look, they just What the fuck? Okay, keep it moving. Special moves. Now this, I just need you to listen to me for a second. I've been playing as Leo since Exarch Sign when he first was a character in this series. Okay, I need to talk to you about how fucking ridiculous this is, because if he's still doing the same overhead mashing on buttons in stance, you can't even read what he's doing. If they did not slow down his character at all so you can actually react reliably to what he's doing without just immediately dying, then this right here, we're fucked. Do you want to talk about how ridiculous this is? And I'm a Leo player, okay? I play Leo Whitefang, okay? And even for me, this is a little bit like, what are y'all smoking to put in the fucking studio? That shit must be good, because I would have never thought he'd be moving like this. Hey, let's do that. Let's roll that back. So he was in stance in the beginning. I'm just gonna slow down this part, right? Look at Leo moving, right? And then right after this move, this might be a follow-up. An actual follow-up. I don't know if anybody remembers this move. He had this sequence in his Rekka, Ernst, Dwight, Drit. They would go one after the other. Drit was the follow-up move. This is the new move. This is the new replacement to that, it looks like. Don't know if there's a delay, but what do you mean this dude's moving around like this? I'm gonna go behind you. Okay, and then suddenly, I'm gonna fucking jump into the air like a fucking gorilla, jumping around and shit, like fucking jumps up. Ultimate gorilla move, activate. Let me flip around you real quick, and then I'm gonna pose up and do this. What in the fuck? And then it gets worse, because I'm gonna land on the ground. Oh yeah, you're on block, I'm plus. And then I'm gonna dash again. Put pressure back on you. Because of course I would. That means he might be able to do an overhead after that. What the fuck are they doing? And then suddenly he does it again. But I need you to pay attention to this animation, because that's a different animation. So that means he has a follow-up right here when he flips and does a flip first. He has that version of it. But then he has another one where in the middle of a fucking move, he can cancel it and jump like this. And then use it again. Look. And look, you can't make this shit up. They really did that. Holy shit, what in the fuck? Okay, now this one is the scariest one. Honestly, what is that? Huh? Does he even do Blood Rage anymore? Is this the new Blood Rage? This is the new Blood Rage, ain't it? Look at this. Okay. And then look at his blood. And then he starts glowing blue like he's in arcade mode. And he slides at you. He did not blow up. This is the new Blood Rage mechanic. What happens when you get hit normally? What happens when he hits you again? I'm scared. Oh no. And he's getting up off the ground into this grab, and Nago didn't blow up. Look at his Blood Rage after that. Look at the meter, look where it is. It set him to level 2. Do you know what Nago's capable of doing in level 2? It's over, man. It's over. Nagoriyuki players are rubbing their hands together right now. They are like, oh, it's time to come back. Like, they're gonna be back. And they're going to be even better than ever. This is an emergency. And this is the worst one, honestly. It does no damage, but this is the worst one. Now let's talk about Kai's new move, because I used to play Kai when people were saying he was ass, and I was like, this character was never bad. He just required you to have fundamentals, and let's be fucking real, Strive does not teach that very well, because it's all about high damage and just like getting away with murder half the time. Look at this. When you see something like this, oh no, oh Jesus, oh God. How are you supposed to go near Kai now? You know how twitchy Kai players are, right? You know, like, they just start pressing shit, his punches and kicks and shit from across the screen, and it'd still be hitting you before you get close to him. You know how Kai players operate. If you know how to play Kai, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know. Y'all been downplaying Kai since the very beginning. All you need to know is neutral, good neutral, and that's all you need with this character. He was designed like that. Lore-wise, he's supposed to look like he puts no effort into this. I don't know if you paid attention, but Kai in this game is lore accurate. He's putting in minimal effort to get crazy results. That's his character. He's just that good at fighting. So good that he just looks like he's like, I mean, open your mind, use your mind a little bit, guys. Yeah, then you'll know how to fight me. That's what he's like. You know, players, y'all deserve this for real. Right here, like y'all deserve this shit because you know what y'all be doing. Y'all know. Y'all got your command grab. Y'all trying to do some slick shit and then boom, here we go. Look, psych, get hit. Right into the DI clap. Y'all kind of deserve that though. I'm not gonna lie. That bullshit pressure, y'all be flying across the screen, getting overhead after overhead, walking towards people because you know damn well they won't be able to read that mix up. Y'all know what it is. Okay. Look, this was a long time coming, Kai. I'm just glad Kai doesn't have the blender bullshit he was doing when he summoned the split CL and then he like threw his projectile through that little circle thing that he would turn into the giant projectile. I'm just glad he don't have that. But now he's calling forth the wrath of God. Okay, so now I'm even more terrified. Also change his lightning back to blue, please. But they might, because what I'm about to talk about next is going to be insane. And now we have Soul's move. Look at this one. Slow it down. Look at this. Look at this follow-up. What in the hell? Yeah, this is sick. And then it goes right into a wall bounce. So you know right after that, he's gonna run right at you, hit you again, and follow up with something else. This is insane. Oh man, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, this is great. Okay, I like the color change here for the haunted color palette. That's nice, right? And this is what I was talking about. This part in the video where they show off accessories and outfits. This is what the community had been talking about for years. Okay, it's been a few years now. People have been talking about different outfits and shit, right? You know, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus does this. In the last Guilty Gear video I made, I talked about the UI and how that doesn't look very good. I know the community had been talking about this since the beginning. The UI is like, what the hell? It's really boring. And they updated it. And it's been the way that it's looked for the past like 2 seasons now. It looks better, but this right here is even better. And I need to zoom in real quick because what's going on in the background here? There's something else in this background right here. I don't know if that's Soul. I don't know if that's like his vehicle or something, but they changed something about the background. So there's going to be a new animation here. You can already tell something's different. And it's not just the UI. It's the background itself with the eagle. There's also the little accessory icon here, the accessory menu right there, where you can change accessories for your weapons and shit. Already, this is, look at this. There, right here. Oh my fucking god, dude. They put in Soul and Kai's old weapons. What the fuck? They actually paid attention to what people wanted. And also, this is what's in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. If you haven't played that game, you can have different weapons equipped and different outfits depending on, you know, the outfits that they make for certain characters. And it makes the experience so much better. This is a great change for the game. And look at that. Ino's outfit from the end of the story is there. And then you got Dizzy's outfit here. This is awesome too. I know people are gonna complain about this too, but like, come on, man. Come on, this is nice, dog. This is really good. And then here we are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Arc System. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arc System. They changed it up. The way that this menu looks is the same as how it did before with the menu options, you know, network, team of 3. These are in the same position. However, this background is so much better. Look at these, look at the characters on here, like Soul. They gave new character portraits for this. Thank you. Battle UI skin. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these new arts. And then this is where it kicked in, right here. Okay, so all three of these right here for the UI skin. Let's break this down. You got the original one in the middle, and then right here you have leather and metal. That's what that says, leather and metal. Okay, you can tell because look at it again. I need you to zoom in on Soul's belt. That's that same material he's got on his outfit, and his belt buckles and shit, like the gold, like the buckles that he has, bro. And then the one up top here is version 2.0. They listened, and if you look at the menu, just look at the menu. It looks like there's more shit on here. I don't know what's going on up top there. The L1 and R1, there's different things going on here. There's different shit going on here. There's going to be more things that you can customize. Thank you. I know the community talked about this. In my video, I talked about this shit specifically, like the HUD, like the battle UI. When you open up the fucking game and you go into training, when you go in the battle, like you actually fighting people, this kind of shit is stuff that people wanted in the game. Something that looked Guilty Gear, like, you know, it needs to be. And they did it. It gets better. Somehow it gets better. It keeps getting better. And now we have new wanted posters. Okay, look at these designs. Look at these designs. These designs, real quick, just to break down the ones I can recognize based off of the character theme here. You got Zato and Eddie over here. You got Bridget, that's Jams. That's Chaos over there. Souls right there, because it's got free on the paper. And then you got some other ones here. Potemkin. Oh my God, dude. And there's gonna be different ones probably based off of the character, right? So this is some next level shit. Look at this right here. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks so much better. Like look at the detail. Look at the customization. Yes. Oh my God, it's happening. All right. And then this next part of the update right here, short stories. What? We're getting more lore in the form of short stories? Look at this, man. Interactions that we haven't even seen before. Thank you so much. The last thing I want to talk about here is the seasonal reward system. Okay, so in fighting games they have the battle pass or whatever. In fighting games, it's the new thing in fighting games. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising does this, where every season or whatever, there's a bunch of rewards that you can get to add towards your customization for your title card and everything when you're displaying your R code. And then you have a bunch of stuff related to character colors and stuff that you can purchase in the store or whatever, like, you know, or you get rewards and then they unlock in the game, that kind of stuff. They're probably going to have this thing where you have to pay like $5 or something to get the premium stuff within the Blazing Pass. They do this all the time. I wish you could just unlock the stuff, but they haven't shown anything yet. Okay, they haven't really actually shown the details of this just yet, so I'm gonna hold off on criticizing it, right? But hopefully when you play the game, you just perform certain activities or whatever, and then you just unlock the stuff as you progress, right? To keep people playing the game. Like you get Soul and Kai's old weapons from the older games, and you have to fight a certain amount of matches with these characters. That would be awesome. That would give people reason to play the game. This is single player content. This is next level shit right now, because this game did not have single player content after the story. It was just gone. The only content in Guilty Gear Strive really after the story mode was arcade mode. And arcade mode was good, but it was like, you know, with the UI looking the same every time, and like how boring it looked. You had to like Sky Should Be High was playing every single time you enter the match, you know? It gets kind of fucking annoying. So hopefully the music is different. Things are so much more fresh and new that every time you go into this content for the game, like arcade mode, to get more lore for these characters, hopefully things are presented better, and it makes you want to actually open up the game, go into the mode, and then start playing over and over again so you can get every character's arcade finished. What would be really good for the game is if when you finish arcade mode for certain characters, they give you something from the Blazing Pass based off that character, like an accessory to equip, or like some kind of weapon change or something, like a skin for a weapon. That would be some next level shit. I bet you do that stuff, and people will start playing arcade mode. People will actually start interacting with the game more, because there's actually a reason to. Also, another beautiful art piece by Daisuke Iwatani. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. His art style is... That shit is... Oh, that shit is... This shit's good. Anyway, let me chill. Version 2.0 Season 5 releases April 9th. They talked about this at the end of the stream where they showed off Jam. That's gonna be another video, okay? But this is good. They have a roadmap for Season Pass 5. RoboKai is right after this in summer 2026. I can't even imagine who's gonna be in winter and spring. I can't even think about who they're gonna add. I don't know anymore. This is crazy. Are we actually back? Guilty Gear never really left. It's still been relevant. Like people love this game, but Strive was missing a lot of stuff. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus was sitting right there doing everything that people wanted. This update could be even bigger than we think, because there's gonna probably be some other shit that is just like, they thought to add that? And this is already great changes already, so they're listening, they're paying attention. So I can only imagine what other new moves they're gonna add for characters. This is real. Okay, all right, so that's it for the video. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about this announcement for 2.0. What do you think they're gonna do when it comes to balance changes for these characters? Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. That would be awesome. I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Peace. They really did this shit. Leo has a new move. Chaos has a new move. What the hell?